Hey everybody, welcome to Northern Comfort Tarot. We are doing Magi readings tonight on my channel. Yeehaw!
Woo!
So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Danny G and this is Jago Bin. This is
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. I'm trying to make sure that we are live. I'm looking for it right now.
And I'm going to check out the chat.
Yes.
I'm going to bring it up anyways. It takes like a minute. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it doesn't say that we're live yet on my thing, but
I'm live.
There now.
Says I'm live. Look
Thanks
at that handsome devil.
There we go. Now I see it.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute we had accidentally gone live on my channel. I was like, oh my God.
Oh.
What did I just do?
No,
but it's good to be back, man.
It is. It is. I know it's
been a while. How are you doing?
It's been a minute and a half. I'm doing good, actually. For considering what I went through, right? But
yeah.
But it's been a struggle. I stopped bleeding a couple days ago. That's always good, right?
TMI.
Yeah, I'll leave details on the down low, but
I just a lot of people have been asking about you and also Brooke her snake bite, which was wild in itself. But I think, for all the viewers out there, everybody's doing fine.
We're all good. Everybody's
all good. We're just kind of moving ahead, right?
Yeah, moving forward. I'm not walking straight yet, but it'll get better, you know.
Oh my God.
This time. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, Isha. Juanita.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, I should
Juanita.
I should say something in the chat. Yeah, so we're gonna do some Magi readings tonight. For those of you that are that don't know how this works, there's a link. We'll be posting it too periodically, me and Danny. But there's a link in the description of the video, and it's basically my PayPal. It's paypal.me/EagleStarYoga. And it's a $25 minimum donation for anybody that wants a reading, that needs a reading, and you can ask a question. It can be about anything you want. It can be about relationship. It can be about twin flames, soulmates, your life, whatever you want to ask about. Hey, Cynthia. So if you guys, the list is completely open right now. Me and Danny are just hanging out. We're going to say hi to everybody as you guys come in, but feel free to go ahead and sign up. Hey, Michelle.
Hola, Nicola. Holy heartburn, dude. Ooh.
We were just talking about, I was kind of wanting to talk about how things have feeling a lot different now than they did even like, remember during the eclipses, like it was like this big deal and the energy was really strong and we're all like, whoa, it's still really strong, but somehow like something feels different. Does it for you?
Kind of calmed down a bit.
Yeah.
I know Mercury was a motherfucker, dude. Like, it was like I could not say the right thing. I couldn't put two words together, right? Like it was just, oh my God.
It's true. It was really intense retrograde.
I couldn't put two words together to save my life. And everything that I was like saying was like, it was like in fucking like Hebrew, man, or Greek or something. It was just
like wasn't coming out right.
Not at all. Not at all. Some people had just said, well, I'll talk to you on the 3rd. or whatever.
Right. Yeah, right. Well, that went direct on the day of the new moon, which was the 31st.
Yeah, that was the day.
Thank the Lord Almighty.
Hallelujah. But it was
the crazy thing too is that it was in Cancer.
Yeah, and that's my
energy.
That's the other side of my cusp, right? And that's the caregiving. That's the caregiving energy and stuff. So when
it's
when you're trying to be loving,
water sign,
it ain't gonna fucking help you. It ain't helping you. When you're trying to be like loving and gentle and just nope.
Well, it's all, retrogrades are all about going within. It makes you slow down so that you can take a moment to reflect.
Yeah, and it also it opens up things as far as relationship goes. It opens up vulnerabilities and stuff and allows you to heal those things. So with that, it was just like, oh my God. And then, ending it with surgery.
Dude. Next time you need to like
Oh yeah.
make decisions like that. I'm not scolding you.
I'm doing research next time.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's like, geez, that was pretty wicked.
But there isn't going to be any next time with that. That's for sure. That's it. I'm done. I'm fixed.
The one and only. Thank you, Cynthia. We just got a donation from Cynthia. She's our first person on the list.
Thanks, Brooke, for posting that.
Oh yeah, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just been crazy, you guys. I can't believe that the amount of shifting that I feel in my personal life and the well, I'm personally going through like huge changes. I don't know about you guys, but in my life there's like huge changes coming up and they're coming up soon. So I'm feeling like it's still like, whoa. It's not over. Like I feel like it's going to keep going until like
what, until you make it to Portland?
Until freaking no, not even then, because it's not even going to be over then, because we're going to be like, we have to find a place and then move in, and the whole moving in thing is like getting used to a whole new place. And knowing me, I go straight to work. I don't
tell Don to pick a fucking shotgun shack on the edge of town or something,
No.
Well, come on. Your first place doesn't really make a difference. You just need somewhere to crash.
Well, we might be staying with a friend.
Yeah.
Until we find a place, which is nice. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to miss the live, but I'm looking forward to the replay. Glad you're better, Danny. Love you guys. Lotus, but you're in the live. That's confusing to me.
She must be like taking off, going to work.
Hi. Okay.
Was she the one that was going to work, or was that Janice?
What is you guys' ascendant, sun, and moon?
Oh, you want to know my all? Okay.
Danny is a
Gemini, Cancer, cusp, sun.
Yeah.
Cancer rising. And what do you
Hey, water baby.
Aries moon. Hello, water baby.
How's it going? Hey, water baby.
Hey, water baby.
Sorry. We get ridiculous.
Inside joke.
Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Oh, the energy shifts have felt amazing for you, but your upper chakras are getting ready for upgrades, so feeling sore. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Yep, exactly. So you were saying Gemini, Cancer, cusp. I know you have an Aries moon, right?
Cancer rising, Aries moon. Yeah. Aries, water baby's Aries tarot reading was just like, boom. That was wild. Thank you. Water baby.
And then what was your Venus is in?
Oh, my Venus. I'm your Venus. Oh, Gemini, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Gemini. Hey, Rosa. And then me, I have like, I'm a savage, you guys. I am Gemini sun, Gemini rising, Leo moon, and Venus in Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini energy. I'm reading a book right now. I'm getting ready to like get way more into astrology, and bring a lot more astrology into my readings and my monthly readings, individual signs, and the new moon and the full moon ceremonies. So I've been reading up on it, and I'm just cracking up at all the things that they say about Gemini. Like it's wild. It's wild because I'm like extra Gemini, so it's just really funny to me.
Yeah, I got Gemini all over my chart, actually. If I pulled it up, it's all over it. Same with Cancer.
Yeah, there's a lot of Gemini. But the thing is that those are the only things in Gemini. Everything else is in, I have Mercury in Taurus.
I got quite a bit of Scorpio, too. I never knew until I actually like, what? But I don't know what those houses are, right? I'm going to need to pick up that book from you.
Well, I can tell you right now.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're going to creep me?
Hold on my iPad.
You're going to creep me? You should have me already in there, right?
Oh, that's on my computer. Oh. But I can tell you right now. Oh, Chiron. My Chiron is in Gemini too. Hey, Cecilia, how's it going? Yeah, it is. It's funny because it's true. Exactly. You have Pisces rising, Scorpio sun, Pisces rising, Mercury, and Sagittarius. Oh,
Sagittarius,
Sun
Moon,
and
Venus, and
Mercury, got
Mars.
it. Sag, Moon, and Venus.
All in all three.
And Mars?
Yeah, in all three.
Oh, I get it. I'm like reading that all weird for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's yeah. That's loose. I like Sagittarius energy.
You're still caught in the shadow phase of Mercury retro.
Dude, my Neptune is in Capricorn. That's like ooh.
I don't know. I don't know what mine is.
Jupiter is in Capricorn in my 7th house. Jupiter and Neptune. That's kind of an intense combination to be in the 7th house of relationships.
Oh yeah. See, I forget my 7th house too. I didn't know we were gonna get into it.
Otherwise, I don't either. We should okay. So what we're doing today is actually readings, but I'm obsessed with it, so I'll talk about it all day, every day.
Yeah.
Even if we have a completely different agenda. You see me? You see me? This is Gemini for you right here, live in action.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I'm completely distracted.
When you get Gemini on like
down a different road.
Gone until it's fucking conquered and actualized. You know what I mean?
Oh, 1 million miles a minute.
Oh man.
Oh, nice, Michelle. Awesome. Congrats. That's really cool. K Moon, you guys. She's not in here in the chat, but she has a channel. Hey, Ellie. She has a channel. It's called K Moon. And she does astrology readings on her channel, like astrology videos, excuse me. And this month she's having a lot of events. I actually shared her video where she goes through all the events that are going on. So Jason's getting interviewed by her.
Cool.
14th of August, so the day before I do my full moon ceremony. It's going to be a fun month, you guys. I'm going to be putting out a lot of pick a card readings. I'm getting ready to film them.
You know when I was
topics.
Dude, remember what's his name? Oh, Martin, the Holland guy, the guy from Holland, Butterfly. I think that was his name, Butterfly or something like that.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah, he was like way back in the day. He was like, dude, you need to do a pick a card. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I kind of want to do it.
They're fun.
Yeah.
When you have the good setup. See, to me, oh God, I'm so picky when it comes to presentation. I'm so picky.
Yeah.
It has to be like perfect. I don't know where that's in my chart, but it's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah, but you don't do it live or nothing. You just like set it all up and you edit it and stuff like that. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that, editing it and doing pick a card that way.
Yeah, they're fun. They're fun to do.
And then me and Brooke were thinking about doing a pick a card, but also a Magi reading. We might do a Magi reading Friday.
Cool.
Internet,
Internet pending.
Internet pending. I ran the internet live for like an hour and a half by accident today, and holy shit, it was good. It was like,
it was good.
Oh yeah, after the first half hour. So I might just like run the internet for like an hour and a half before, and
there you go. Okay.
Switch it up just to make sure I get all the bandwidth. But yeah, you might want to check us out. We're gonna try and go live Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my show.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then you guys, you and Jason are doing Magi readings Tuesday.
Yeah, we're gonna go live tomorrow night and Thursday. I think tomorrow night on his channel and Thursday on my channel.
And then that's what I'm gonna do with Brooke too. We're gonna switch back and forth just to mix and mash our subscriptions together. And then help everybody out. And then Jesse's going live on her channel on Wednesday too. So
cool.
Dude, that's like every day this week.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's something going on every day. I love it.
Every day this week, you guys get to join in and all the festivities. August is the month for action, right?
Yeah, exactly. It is. And showing off, like presenting yourself out, like an outward expression of you.
Yeah. Hey, Amanda, how's it going? Hey, Michelle.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying lately, like reading entire books and stuff.
Ellie's moving to Canada next month. Well, fucking welcome, to the Great White North.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You can come and get some free healthcare if you'd like. And smoke a couple of doobies.
Smoke a couple, dude.
If that's what you're into. Smoke them if you got them.
So anyways, you guys, if you want a reading, it's $25 minimum donation, and it is paypal.me/Eagle Star Yoga. We'll post it up in the chat. The link.
Got that.
Okay, cool. And yeah, the list is open, you guys. So if there's something that you really, here's how I approach these readings, because you have two readers, and so it's like two energetic connections, very different energetic connections, because everybody's very individual and unique in their own way of receiving messages from spirit. And so I would recommend that you ask about something that's like really important for you, so you can get the best channeled message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a general guidance is okay, but if you're more specific, they can come up with specific answers. Sometimes, though, what you want to know isn't really what comes out in the cards, I find, too.
Yeah, that's true, too. Sometimes it like ignores your question and answers a completely different thing that you need to listen.
Like, no, you need to know this right now.
So that happens, too.
Yeah.
Hey, Melanie, welcome in. All right, so Cynthia, why don't you put up your question so we can get started with you?
Sure. This is the first time I did Majai readings on my channel, aside from that one time, right?
I don't remember.
Remember, it was me. I think you broadcasted it because
I think you're right.
And it was me, Aaron, and Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
Unbound, forever unbound.
Yes, that's my favorite card on that deck, or one of my favorite cards.
Release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I don't think there's any more out of this deck, actually. I'm going to get one of those.
I love using these animal spirit cards. I'm going to keep using them. I was using them with Jason the other day, and the messages that were coming through are like, they were on point.
Dude, I got that deck, Water Babies Animal Spirit deck.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll be here Wednesday, so I'll be using that for release on Friday.
For what?
When we go live Friday, me and Brooke.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Other than that, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, what's everybody been up to? Loving on each other, I guess, that's for sure. I've seen quite a few comments on the comments section. Okay, here we go. A lot of things have been switching up recently. One of them being my mom's ability to help me out with my kid. What steps do I need to take to ensure that he is taken care of properly? I've had to skip work a few days because I can't find anyone to watch him.
Oh,
Dang.
wow. That's gnarly right there.
That's a fucking shitty predicament.
Dang. All right. So what can you do to ensure that he's taken care of properly? That's tough, man. The things that you experience, Cynthia, like.
It's definitely not the easy path, right?
Oh, it doesn't seem like an easy path at all.
All kinds of challenges for Cynthia, always. Like she picked the road less traveled, but the road less traveled yields the most. What do you call that? Yields the most love.
Well, yeah, exactly. There's a poem by
The Lover's Card.
Is it Edgar Allan Poe? No, it's Robert Frost.
Robert Frost.
The one where it's called Two Roads, I think. I love that poem.
I'm getting this feeling of like,
God, cards keep falling. It's just wild.
Like so exhausted that it's almost like exhaustion is your superpower, you know?
That's funny.
Well, there's a message there. I'm just trying to fucking get it out. I just keep thinking, Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Yeah. I've been watching The Flash lately, so everything's a superpower, right? What I'm doing, I'm like, I got superpowers just sitting here. How far are you away from Amanda? Like, I know Houston's fucking massive, but
Amanda's in Texas too. I forgot.
shoot, they're both in Houston.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, I think they're 2 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got, I got these two cards. They've been staring at me for a while. And it's acceptance
Mm-hmm.
and the ocean. Don't worry, Cynthia. I'm not going to tell you that you got to accept this kind of thing. Because what's coming out of this, like it's under acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential.
Mm.
And then the ocean speaks about healing and soothing yourself, right? Finding things that allow you to regenerate your energy, and it's saying the ocean is really, it holds that property, it holds the grounding properties that are available to you to kind of bring you in touch with your zen, right? Look, life has all kinds of challenges, and especially with a child with autism, right? Like it's just at times, to me, there's lots of burden here. I got 8 of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, 6 of Wands. I'm pretty sure that was in the reverse as well. 7 of Swords in reverse. But the message I'm getting from this is it really stems from the Lover's card, right? There's so much to be love to be had here with this caregiving that, yes, it's hard work. Yes, you may feel it. There's injustice at times, especially when you need help from other people, right? Because like he's not just a simple child you can drop off at daycare. It has to be a special kind of taking care of, right? So where's the victory to be had, you're saying? 7 of Swords, it just seems like everyone out there is either not into helping you, or they're not into taking on that burden, the Devil card. They're not into taking on that burden as much as you would like them to, and they're starting to pull away. So that's the predicament. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star card in reverse is like, the Star card is the hope card, right? I see a lot of, I'm going to pull more cards. I'll let Jai go while I'm pulling this, but but the like no hope in sight, and you're just waiting for something to turn around for you, right? And with that, I'll let Jai take over, and I'll gain that extra message coming out.
So you start the reading with the Beaver card, and the Beaver card is an energy of hardworking, loyalty, almost like tireless, going without stopping, but also thinking about family first. And when this card comes out, basically it's telling you that the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. And it can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. But I think for you, it's definitely pointing to the fact that the task at hand is like, it's like very Taurus energy. It's like steady. It's going to take a long time. You're going to need to like work at it. Basically, this is an experience for a lifetime for you. This is what has like come through for you. And it feels very much the challenge of being a mother with a child that is
Special.
very, yeah, but special in the sense of like along the lines of like on a total different dimensional field.
Like,
It seems like it's a task that not a lot of people can handle. So for some reason, this is something that like has come to you. So you have to believe that you are strong enough to handle it. And that confidence and that the feeling like I can do this is something that you need to have to get to figure out what needs to be figured out as the problems come up when you know, in the present moment. You have to feel that confidence, that you have to feel that trust that like this is something that was meant to be, and I'm here to like usher this being into this three-dimensional reality. And so it's almost like you have to live in both veils. The raccoon is the next card that comes up, and this is an energy of being very talented but also shadowy and in hiding. And I feel like this is possibly, for some reason, it speaks to me about you. Like somehow you're hiding a talent, or you're hiding some part of yourself from fear of like putting yourself out there. Like there's something that you're holding back on, and but it's probably because you feel like you don't have the freedom to be that free. You don't have the freedom because you feel a little bit trapped in your situation, and so something isn't being expressed that definitely needs to be expressed. The dragonfly is a master of the light, illusion, and of the mind. And when this card comes up, you have to ask yourself, what are your thoughts like right now? So how are you thinking? Are you very restless in your thoughts? Are you still? Are you very dreamlike? Are you very crystal clear? The most likely situation right now is that your thoughts are very stressful. And in that space of stress, you can't really come up with solutions. So how do you get yourself out of that space of stress? You need to give yourself time to like breathe. Yeah. You unbind yourself. You give yourself time to breathe. You let yourself envision a new life, because part of creating the life that you want is envisioning what you want. And the zebra helps you do that. It helps you activate your third eye. It also talks about travel. So maybe you need to like literally take some time to go on a trip, to travel, to like clear your mind. I was just talking to somebody, I don't know who, about how you can't, if you want to start to be different, one of the best things you can do is to travel and go somewhere where everything is very different, across the sea. And the whale. And the whale and the dolphin are next. Isn't that wild? You just put up the ocean card, and the whale and the dolphin are next. So I think that when the traveling that needs to be done, I for sure feel like it needs to be something physical. Like in the 3D, you need to like travel to maybe somewhere else and envision a new life. Envision a new life for yourself. And also know that in doing that, the work is going to be in diving deep and understanding where it's all coming from, and allowing yourself to be carried, because whales and dolphins, it's almost like this energy that travels, and it travels very far and very deep, and it carries this like essence of spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And so trusting in that, letting that like carry you, like swim with the dolphin and the whale as you go through this journey. Know that it is going to take a lot of hard work, but you have to like go in the light. It's Leo season. Like stop hiding and show yourself to the world.
Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups in reverse, is telling me that this is a thing that you need to take care of. And it has to do with inner work as well, like mostly, actually. What's going to make this wheel spin in your favor, right, and turn this hopelessness around, is going within and saying, look, I can do this. There are going to be offers, there are people coming in to help me. But what's happening right now with you is that your vibration has been raising. And as your vibration raises, the people around you that held you at one point in time fall away, to allow for the new to come in. And it's a fucking hard and gnarly time, but it needs to happen because that's what ushers in the new, right? So Cynthia, this isn't really like I hate to say this, but it's not really like your child's in tow. That's obvious. But the solution to this is yet again, it's yourself, right? It's you letting go that state of hopelessness. It's you letting go of that, you know, yes, it is a lot of work to do, but it's not that you don't have to stay in that state of mind. You know, you really need to push that out. And I know, well, Danny, it's fucking hard. It's easy for you to fucking say because you don't have to deal with it. I can feel
Right,
you.
right, yeah, yeah.
I can feel you, Cynthia. Yeah, Cynthia. And it's that letting go, right? And moving forward down a different path, you know, a path that might lead to the ocean. That will reset you into a state of being that will definitely unbind you and move you forward. You know, so I got this stargazer card that came up, and really the message ties in quite beautifully with this card.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, set your sights higher because the tower's here. And with the tower being here like this, it's like the tower brings change, Cynthia.
I got it, Allison. I just now got the notification.
The tower brings change, and with that change, it might come feeling not so nice at all, but it's change nonetheless, and things will get lighter. Underneath the 7 of Cups or the 9 of Cups, you got the Princess of Swords. So there are changes on the verge. So you're on the cusp. I'll just shut up and read the book. Okay, so the stargazer messages: go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Boom. Right? Like,
yes, that's the zebra energy. That's the third eye open.
yeah.
And envision something different for your life. Like, stop playing the same tape over and over in your head.
Yeah, and she says it's the fact that it happened so suddenly. And man, towers happen suddenly. They don't just happen like gradually over a period of time. Well, they kind of do. If you catch them in time,
They do, yeah.
You can kind of lessen the blow and take control and from as much control as you can have, but through your choices, you can take control and kind of veer yourself, right? Steer yourself down that 2 of Wands, that different course. But when the tower hits, you got to roll with the punch, right? And you got to think right out of the box and say, okay, something isn't what it seems. And we're spending a lot of time on you, Cynthia, because like we love you and we know I can feel your frustration. But when things don't seem like, okay, if it's all pointing to the child, it's all, you know, and this is the burden and and then that mindset needs to change.
That's what that was like my reading.
Yeah, and as you change that mindset, it definitely is your reading. It's like it's the same message over again. Mm-hmm. When that mindset needs to change, it's like you need to push the reset button, right? And what helps by pushing that reset button is traveling to the ocean, a place where or some place that you haven't been or you haven't been in a while, and it's just like to let go of it all. Maybe you can come and crash on Jason's couch and he can take care of I forget your child's name, but anyways, in September. But anyways, I'll read a bit more of this. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish could come true? Well, it obviously can. Magic is absolutely fucking real. And really just putting that intention out there is what you need to do. Change your mindset, put that intention out. I need fucking help, guys. Guides.
Right. Talk to your spirit guides.
I need fucking help. I remember doing this how many times with my transmission, with money problems.
And it's funny because so most people get to that point because they're in desperation. Yeah. And then it's almost like you're screaming out at God, like, I need help. And most people don't get to that point until it's like too late.
Yeah.
Or not too late, because then the help comes. But you can start doing that now.
Well, see, me and Brooke were talking about this week too, and it just, you get to the point where you gotta fucking scream at the top of your lungs saying, guys, dudes, I'm here living this. You guys fucking sign up for this. All that I need, when I give it to you, you must fucking bring that to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to solve this problem. So take it off of yourself, give it to them fully, and just say, look, if I gotta fucking sit here, all right, I gotta sit here. I can't go to fucking work. I got to take care of my child. You guys don't bring it. I'm just going to sit here and take care of my child. That's it. I'm not going to fucking worry about the bills. Okay, looks like we're going homeless, and I'm going to pick the nicest shopping cart to fucking, you know, as my ride. Is this the way? Is this the path that you want me to go down, Spirit? Is this the path? Is this what I fucking deserve? I'm worthy of more than this. And like, pull out the fucking dukes. Get ready. Get ready for some fights, because like when you actually do that, when you put that passion, enact that passion, and the fucking just the feeling of like, I've fucking had it. I've fucking had it. That is also a pretty damn good way of manifesting whatever the fuck you need. Big time. But it's letting go of that angst, that gnarliness, that hopelessness, letting it go, going back to love and saying, look, Spirit, brass knuckles the motherfuckers. Yeah. Look, Spirit, I'm getting the knuckles. I'm getting the knuckles. And watch the turnaround time. Seriously. I could talk to you forever and a day about the things that happened in my life where I was just back against the wall and like manifesting the $1,000. Everybody heard that story, but it came down to brass knuckles in bed in tears, fucking losing my shit on Spirit. And sometimes it takes that. I love Spirit. Spirit's been really good to me. I got a bit better at the whole manifesting thing. Mm-hmm. And now I don't have to yell as hard because I'm using love now, right? To say I'm in a place where Spirit's got my back. Spirit's got my back. And I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about these things. Mm-hmm. And it's like the fool card, right? It's that you got to take the first step off that fucking cliff of certain death in your mind. You take that leap of faith, saying, Spirit's got me. That's it. That's what you want. You want me to totally let go of all my fears. You know, and what's the worst that could happen? I'm living under a bridge in a fucking cardboard box with my kid, you know, but that will never happen because you put your faith in the divine. You put your faith into your guides. You gave over control that you think you have over whatever's happening right now. You give that control over to them and you say, not my fucking.
The thing too, you guys, is that you have free will. So your spirit guides, your ancestors, your teachers, whoever is your helper in the other realms, they can't help you unless you ask them to. They can't touch you. It doesn't matter if they're sitting there like wanting to scream at you, give you the answer of what you need to do. They can't do anything. They have to sit there patiently waiting for you to go to them.
For you to give them the power, the control to bring to you what you ask for. If you're holding on to that control, they can't give it to you. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a mind. It's a way of thinking that you have control over this when you don't. And then it's like, yeah. So Amanda says, if you ever need anything, Cynthia, I'm right here. Really mean that, dude. So give her a call. You guys, 2 lightworkers in the same city. My God, I have to fucking travel 23 hours, you know, well, not that long on a plane, like 5 hours on a plane to go and see, you know, these light workers of mine that I want to fucking see.
Here's the thing. You can't do it all yourself. I know you want to, and I know you want to do it your way. You can't do it all yourself. So you need to be open to the help, and you need to be open to the help that in the way that people can help you.
Yeah. And Amanda's got a pretty good mind on her shoulders. So I'm sure you two could like sit down and jibber jab for a night, maybe have some wine and like talk about, brainstorm together on how, because she's a single mom too. And she knows how hard it can be.
A lot of single moms like kind of band together, because to help each other. It's like co-parenting. It becomes that. I'm not saying you guys have to become that, but no. I've seen a lot of single moms that end up becoming friends with other women that are single moms. Some of them live together, I
think Amanda's even like she's in a group of single moms. Like they get together and stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah.
So like, if not you and Amanda coming up with an idea, even like the group could definitely kind of help. So just like there's all kinds of other avenues. I hope we opened up some kind of thinking for you, and definitely your tribe is here for you. Your tribe is here for you. So definitely like utilize that as well, because we want you to keep your vibration up, right? We want you to stay in the love, because that's how you manifest the things that you want so much more quicker than putting on the gloves with spirit, right? It just feels a bit better too. So thanks. I hope that helped. Definitely go to the ocean too.
There you go. So next is Allison. If you want to put up your question, and the list is open, you guys. So feel free to sign up. It's $25 minimum donation to paypal.me/Eagle Star Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Cynthia.
He says, if my manifestation comes, you will be taken care of.
There you go.
Allison says, I'm in the process of changing careers after 20 years. It's difficult and challenging, and at times I worry I'm not going in the right direction. What is the guidance from Spirit for me in regards to this? Am I taking the right steps, going in the right direction? What does the outcome look like? Thank you, Allison, for your question.
Is what you're doing something that makes you happy, that you're passionate about? Is the first question I would ask you. The new thing that you're doing. Don't be afraid to connect with your heart. This is the first message that comes through.
Allison, is this job a little less burdensome? Is it sort of like a little less of a light load? Maybe a little less money though, but like, is that kind of why you're worried about it? I don't have any pentacles yet, but oh, there's the pentacles.
But is it something that you're passionate about?
That's what Jai wants to know. Yeah, is it something?
She says, I enjoy it. It's just difficult to learn. But enjoy it, is that like where along the spectrum of like, I love this and it doesn't matter what I have to do to learn it, like I'm going to do it, you know what I mean? Or is it's nice and I don't mind it, and it's just like annoying that I have to like learn about it, you know what I mean? Because there's a certain energy that your mind, body, spirit needs in order for you to like pretty much succeed at whatever it is that you want in your life. And that energy is passion. It's the willingness to make it happen, to do the work that it takes, no matter whether that work is physical, emotional, mental. Like there's always something that you can achieve by doing this one thing. It's doing the work. And it's also trusting that you're on the right path, and no matter where you're at, knowing that it's a step to get me in the right direction. So if you're not feeling those things, then you may not be going the right way. You know what I'm saying? Or you may be preventing the right opportunity to appear into your life because you're not 100% in.
From what I see, 10 of wands in reverse is letting go of your burdens, right? Letting go of your burdens to the 4 of wands. 4 of wands is a really joyous card. I mean, it's like there's a lot of happy days to come for you with regards to, I guess, life in general. Not only work, but this position, because the Empress card showed up. It's the Empress is an empowered woman. You know, a strong, what do you call that? Independent, sure of herself and her actions. As you're moving forward in this position, I think like so far with those 3 cards, that's telling me that there isn't really much to worry about. Yes, it is a transition. It is a death of an old and the birth of a new, but you got the side of the card with the sun and the dancing naked girl, right? not the gnarly fucking Zulu-eyed night side. Like, this is you dancing naked in the pond under the sun. That's some pretty good energy. 7 of Pentacles is like, in this card, it's a waiting energy. Your emotions are kind of like stirred up a bit with the Queen of Wands or Queen of Cups here, but the 2 of Cups is like there's lots of love in this choice of yours that you're making. I don't think it's as gnarly as what you think it is. It's just your perception, right? The Hangman in reverse is, and once you change your perception and look at it as a victory, right? As you're in your life, yes, you were in this job for 20 years, and what made you change your mind, or what made you move towards this new position, this Ace of Pentacles, right? It was either like more money or more abundance, or just like letting go of the old, the 8 of Cups, letting go of the old in search of something new, bringing new into your life. And that choice is yeah, you're making that choice, but there's a lot of passion here with the King of Wands. There's lots of passion here. And is this the Lover's card? If you choose love, a fear of failure, yeah. So from what I see on the table, there shouldn't be a fear. There shouldn't be a fear of failure, because it's all good cards. So you can take a deep breath, Allison. Take a deep breath. What? These fucking cards, I tell you. Take a deep breath, because, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. That's the Wheel of Fortune. I thought it was the Magician card, but take a deep breath knowing that, look, you are manifesting this change in your life. You've taken that next step and you've moved. The sun is here. That's the last card I'm going to pull for you. Like, the sun is here and it's shining on your life. So take a deep breath, have no fear. For no matter what choice you do make, you can never make the wrong choice. Awesome. You can never make the wrong choice. You can take a path less traveled, which would lead you to great riches. And you can take a gnarly path, but I don't feel with these cards, I don't see it being a gnarly path. I see it being an excellent choice for you. And now I'm going to let my counterpart speak, because I've been fucking rambling on.
Forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. It gave me time to think about what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I needed that last time too. Thanks, dude.
Yeah. So there's the oyster is about, there's an inner light that shines from within you that is, it really wants to come out. It wants to be shown. It wants to be activated. It wants to be expressed, but it's not being expressed yet. it's about to, but really it's your choice of whether you're going to express it or not. Whether you're going to, like, to me, it almost feels like fully show yourself or fully express yourself in every sense of the word. That includes like emotions, thoughts, think like desires, things like that. Your true self wants to come out, right? However, there's a fear and there's something that you're running away from. Like you're running away from something. Like, what are you running away from? What is keeping you from like facing your fears? Because the tower moment is coming. So that was the rabbit. The rabbit is about fear. The eagle is the tower moment. The tower moment is coming, or this could mean that you have actually literally accessed something so powerful, so deep. The oyster and the eagle are kind of, the oyster holds the energy, that powerful energy within it of like the spirit, which is the eagle. So there's something so powerful coming at you, and yet you're focused on, it's almost like you can't see it because you've got the starfish, and the starfish is about wanting to look good on the outside, but that's not all. It's not all about looking good on the outside. There's something deeper inside that is not being addressed, that is not being looked at, that you're not, there's like, I'm sure this is resonating with you and I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like an emotional something that you're like pretending is not there is actually there, and just want to look good on the outside. You want to present yourself in a way that like makes you look acceptable and stuff, but something is hiding. You're like not letting yourself see something. And it's very, very important, because the eagle wouldn't be here if it wasn't important for you to like come out with it.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it that you're not accepting, that this is how you feel right now? What are you feeling that you're not accepting? And the firefly is a fleeting moment of inspiration. And the message that it brings is, don't let that fleeting moment pass by because you were thinking about something else, because you were too afraid to go there, to look at it. Don't let that fleeting moment pass by. And what you need to do is, you need to, Buffalo, connect with your prayers. You need to pray. But you need to pray to your spirit guides, your angels, your teachers, God, whoever it is you pray to, but with your heart, because that's what the old golden egg is about. You need to pray about it and bring your entire heart into it and face that truth that you're running away from. Stop trying to be presentable, to look a certain way, because that's not what it's all about. The moment of inspiration will come, and it'll come when the eagle swoops. That's your moment to shine your light bright. So don't miss that moment.
Listen to Brooke. Time to let yourself out and play, Allison. Time to free yourself from those fears. Be that naked girl dancing in the sun.
There you go.
Who's next?
I'll check it in a second. I just want to check her comments that I missed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I got another card too. Angel card message. It's just time to go. It's time to take that leap forward into the unknown, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fear comes up in our lives in many different facets, and then like fear can act as a blessing. What do you call that? Protection. It can act as protection against harm, but most of the things in our life don't mean us harm at all, right? They're just lessons. If anything gnarly, it's just another lesson that you need to learn, right? It's not gonna, it won't inflict, especially like this job change, it's not gonna inflict too much harm on you, even if it does go wrong, right? You could be living in a box next to Cynthia, but like Cynthia said, her kid loves boxes, you know. So it's just the way you look at things. And when you let go of the fears, right, know that my internet connection isn't stable. If you let go of that, you know, like, and just trust that creator has my box. It's almost time to rub the lamp. Creator has my back. Creator has my back is what I was trying to say. You know, what is there to fear? What is there to fear after when you truly put your trust in spirit, right?
Yeah. If you're feeling like because you said,
yeah, she's scared because
she worked so hard.
She doesn't want to lose it all. I got to the point last year, Allison, where I fucking lost it all. And I lost my shit. Like, I lost everything. I lost my girl. I lost my job. I lost my fucking everything. I was like up against losing the house, which, like, whatever, really. I had to come to the point where I was like, whatever, right? This is, if I lose the house, then I guess it's just wasn't meant to be. And once I lose the house, there's so much freedom. I ain't gotta fucking pay a mortgage.
Well, the thing is that when you lose it all, you find it all.
Exactly.
So that's where your perception of what's going on, it needs to change. Mm-hmm. So what does losing it all mean to you? What does that look like? Is it not having money? Is it not having a place to live? Is it, you know, not being supported by family and friends? What is it? Is it not having a job? What is that fear?
You might lose everything in your world to gain so much more.
Well, that's how it works. Like, when you lose it all, you gain it all.
Yeah.
But it has to do with perspective, because it's what does it mean to you to lose it all? Because apparently to one person to lose their lamp, it could be like the end of the world. Then for some people, they could care less about their lamp. But you know what I'm saying? It's facing your fears. It's not somebody else's fears or what somebody else thinks life should be. It's about like dealing with your own fears of it. Yeah, that was Danny's fault. I blame it on Danny.
What, the lamp?
Yeah, the lamp comment.
Yeah.
Who cares if you work so hard to get where you're at? That's how spirit thinks.
But what spirit's seeing?
Time is an illusion anyways.
What spirit's seeing, Allison, is you taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to do, right? That's what they want all of us to do at whatever points in our life. You fucking did it. You grabbed that tower, says, not today, tower. And you fucking took this initiative to move forward. So that's to them saying, damn, you got balls, girl. We got you. Let's go. They'll show up for you. You have nothing to fear, especially with those cards that came out.
We don't have anybody else on the list. So if you guys want to get on the list, it's a $25 minimum donation to paypal.me/Eagle Star Yoga. And the link is in the chat. Brooke's been posting it up.
You're welcome, Allison. I went through hell to get here. So yeah, it's scary. Yeah. No, I know. With the last job that I had, which I still have all rights to go back to, it just, I wanted it. I manifested it. I told Spirit I wanted a job there. It was to liberate, or to kind of follow the footsteps of my father. But that mill is not anywhere close to the mill that my father once worked at. And that mill just chipped away at me for so long until I was ruined inside and out. And Spirit was saying, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I wasn't taking the leap of faith. The fucking tower fell. And that's one thing that you took control of, is you said, no, I'm going to take this next step and move into this other position. And you spared yourself from so much more. So maybe even focus on that. Focus on what you've been sparing yourself from by taking that next step forward. Because that's a better place to look at things. You know? That's a much, and be grateful that this opportunity is there for you. Just got back. We'll donate now. Thanks, Nicole.
Yes.
Means we get to spend more time with you guys. Yay. Better standards when you're, yeah, way better standards. It was an American company. Now it's owned by East Indians. It used to be Kimberly Clark, and now it's owned by, God, I don't even want to speak that name on this channel. But it's just a culture shock, totally different way of doing business. It was just, micromanagement. And it just, to this day, it drives people crazy because they don't have the respect to listen to the people that work there. And yeah, thanks, Nicole. They don't have the respect. And the people that work there have been running that fucking mill for like 50, 70 years, something like that. And it's been running fine. But whatever. No. And if it wasn't for me losing, if it wasn't for that tower moment, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here doing this for you guys. I wouldn't be in a part of your lives. I wouldn't have met so many beautiful people and really up the love in my life, So it's just there. If I look back on all the things that I could have missed, or that I could have missed out on after this tower moment, which absolutely changed all facets of my life. And then like me taking the leap of faith and doing tarot and meeting all you beautiful people and inviting that 10 of cups love into my heart, and then having, just abundance and love start pouring in. And I don't even care if I make $10 tonight, really, because my heart is singing. It's singing.
Boom.
It's singing. I think I made at least 20 anyways.
Nicole and then Michelle.
Oh, so Nicole says, what message guidance does Spirit have for me? Yeah, there was a PayPal thing in there too. I heard a ding. What guidance
is for Nicole?
Spirit have for Nicole? That's so nice of Water Baby stopping by. Oh man.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah. Something ain't manifesting. And there's some deception, but you're moving out of that energy.
You're definitely going through a rebirth right now with the bat and the bear. The bear is about like coming out of slumber, coming out of your cave, and the bat is about a rebirth. So they both have this energy of like the beginning of a new journey. It's very Aries, like it's about the springtime. It's like the Fool card. You're beginning something new. That's for sure. Do you feel like you're on a new journey? A lot of us do feel that right now. And what you have is this is your potential. The snake is like represents your potential. The snake is the guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. So you're at a point right now where you're about to activate like your creativity. Something really powerful is like getting ready to come through. Yes, I feel it. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what's going on. It's actually really cool. And then the black egg, let me pull it up. These are, I like when the spirit animals come out. So you're at a new beginning, rebirth, something there's unawakened magic, there's unawakened potential that is about to come out. And so it's time for you to speak from your authentic voice. It's time for you to speak your truth. Because the black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, and it is the truth. Yeah. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. So, truth is what's coming through. There's a truth that is very important that needs to like present itself, and it's coming from you. So, this could be like how you feel about yourself. This could be where you're going next in your life. This could be a change in perspective. This is growth. It's definitely growth in a major way. I'm looking to see what the lizard is all about. The lizard is about being instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, and the dreamer. So pay attention to your dreams because you might receive a lot of beautiful answers and inspiring visions in your dreams. And also be sensitive to the subtle because it's a opportunity for you to connect to your intuition in a very, very, very big way. When you take all these steps, all of these cards one leads into the next as your journey progresses. Your journey will turn into pure joy with the otter when you follow your intuition that takes you. Basically, it takes you to happiness. That's what the journey is going to take you to. And the crow, which is like the magician card, where you will get the opportunity to show off that creative potential. Like the magic that is you, the magic that is within you will come alive, and it'll bring you lots of happiness in your life. That's what I got.
I've got the strength card in reverse, and I asked for a clarifying card, and I got the tower and the strength card in the upright. So I got the Seven of Swords, and I've got the Magician in the reverse. And then I've got the Six of Pentacles to clarify the strength card as well. The Eight of Swords in reverse. So to me, I don't know. You're at a point where you're changing focus, it seems. Right? Seven of Swords, you're letting go of maybe deception or things that have brought that deceptive kind of take on things in your life right now that have really kind of sent your head spinning, and you're letting go of these things, which is good, and it's bringing you more into balance. With the Magician in reverse, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and the Moon card is like there's still like a residue of illusion and a residue of feeling like you're not well, they're telling me not worthy of something. You're not worthy. What is she not worthy of?
No, she probably feels like she's not worthy.
Yeah, like I'm gonna pull a card for that too. Hopefully it just won't come out with more not worthiness. Ten of Swords, painful ending. So it's whatever you think that
ending of feeling unworthy.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's what you're moving forward with the King of Cups here in the upright. It's like you're gaining that power back over your emotions and the way you're feeling in order to move forward into this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups that it was in the reverse, so it's like it might not have manifested for you in the ways that you thought, that it would come, but it is coming because you're making that change in your thought process, and you're kind of like honing in those emotions to turn this Nine of Cups in the upright. Focus on service is really the card that surrounds this entire reading. And I think that
you know what? Here's something that comes to me with that card. Can I say it?
Sure, go ahead.
Service is you being in your full power, because that's how you serve the planet.
Yeah.
Which ties into everything that I just said about you're coming into a new journey.
Yeah. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus on staying in this stream and giving and receiving in every situation in all that you do. So, and the ask card is really ask your guides if you're unsure of how to move forward. Like, to me, really, you just need to move forward in love, and whatever painful ending this is, right? Just kind of use it like a magic eraser and just fucking, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Whatever this was before isn't serving me anymore. And I only want the things that serve me in my life from now on, from this point. So I'm letting go of these illusions and I'm moving on to victory. And that with the Queen of Pentacles too, it's like self-nurturing, right? Self-nurturing. You got to leave some things behind in order to get that Nine of Cups. The Eight of Cups is that journey towards that one last cup of wishes fulfillment, right? So, yeah.
That's a really beautiful reading.
Yeah. I hope that helps, Nicole.
Yeah. And next is Michelle. Do you want to put up your question?
Yeah, she knows what she deserves and will only accept that. And I'm like I said, even with this twin flame journey, right? That's what it's supposed to bring you to, is that realization that, even if my twin comes back and she comes back thinking that she can all be like the way she was or whatever the fuck, or I ain't having that anymore, man. That's not welcome in my life anymore. I've transcended, and there's no way I'm going to go back out there looking for a girl that's, cute and all this shit and allowing that into my life at a lower level, like I'm fucking 5D above and plus. So that's the only kind of energy I want in my life, right? So if it has anything to do with your twin and all that stuff, it's like taking a stand and saying, I'm done. I'm done because I'm worthy. I'm absolutely fucking worthy. I'm way better.
There you go.
Mic drop. Who's up next? Who's on second?
We're waiting for, I think she put up her question.
Oh.
What advice does Spirit have for me regarding my life purpose or mission? Sometimes I feel like I'm being drawn in many directions. I try to remind myself they are all steps towards my path. What's your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign, Michelle?
Jai's going to hook you up astrologically.
Where are your nodes in? What sign is Jupiter in, and what house? I'm just kidding.
Chiron. Anna, grandmother of Jesus.
Ooh. You need to take my moon goddess training.
Who, me?
No, Michelle.
I think we all do, actually.
Michelle, because she's all about, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was all about the sisterhood of the rose. Goddess Isis, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. All of those are that. What?
That came out too, the ever unfolding rose.
Damn.
Sisterhood of the Rose, and then the Council of Light came out as well.
Dang.
Should I read one of these?
Oh, she did. Dude, she was in my moon goddess training. You were? I don't even remember who did that training, you guys.
June is such a blur.
No, I did my moon goddess training like last January.
Oh, yeah. That was like pre-Dan era.
Yeah, that was pre-era. So Libra sun, Scorpio rising, Aquarius moon, Venus and Scorpio. Oh, the moon goddess class. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the moon goddess training, which is a 6-week program. Because I talk about those 3 cards that came out. I talk about that. I talk about the power of the woman and the power to connect to the moon and the cycles of the moon and your own moon centers and your schedule of moon centers and your emotions, because it all has to do with the emotions. And so that, I mean, when you're talking about mission and all those cards come out, part of what you need to do is reconnect to the sacred divine feminine by studying about like the history of it and knowing you yourself, how to connect with the sacred divine feminine, with the moon, with the cycles of the moon. It's part of your purpose. And I'm gonna pull some cards now because I was just blabbing that whole time. I didn't even pull any cards.
Where, dude? No, I was enjoying your story.
Sophia code, yes, it's a good one. First card you get is the Panther. The Panther is all about clearing the subconscious mind. It's the annihilation of the unnecessary. So in order for you to step into purpose, you need to annihilate the unnecessary. What is the unnecessary? Like, I'm asking you to ask yourself, what is unnecessary in your life that can be released, that can be let go? Because you just literally got the dragon. And the dragon is about seeing one's true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride. And as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim, and their Agni is their inner fire or sacred intelligence. So that's literally, it's about the third chakra. It's about your willpower to manifest something that you need to manifest in your life. The energy is here to do it, to annihilate the unnecessary, to begin to manifest, to see your true self. Yeah, there's a lot in there. Those 2 cards are no joke. They're like, I would call them the major arcanas in this animal spirit deck. I feel like I'm just getting to know myself on my journey of self-love. So self-discovery makes sense. Yeah. And then the third card is the gazelle. And this is about moving with grace. This is gnarly. right? Tower moment kind of thing. The panther, the teeth and the gnarliness, the night, the darkness. And the dragon is like the light. So it's like the darkness and the light. These two, the panther is a fire element and the dragon is a spirit element in this guide, in this book. So you've got like the dark and the light, the guru, which is the teacher. And the teacher, it's bringing you all of these beautiful lessons and an opportunity to step into change, transformation, but it all is pointing towards doing it with grace. Doing it with grace, which is really beautiful.
Doing it with Channel for Grace.
There you go.
Wow. So I think what's really coming forward is this, the ever unfolding rose is, I got to read a bit of that to you. And then the star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul.
Wow.
Let's see if I can brighten that up a bit. It's some dude, but it's really like your inner light and the stars. There's so much in the stars to tell you, right? I also got the water garden, connect with your emotions. So it's really going within, right? Connecting with your emotions, connecting with your inner voice, to allow that guidance to flow through you. I know there was a point in my like ascension process where that going within showed me that I am not only worthy, right? And that's where the flower began to sprout, is I'm not only worthy of all the newness that's coming to me and all the discovery that's coming to me on this ascension journey, but also all that I have ever wanted to become is at this point, at this like epicenter in my life right now, right? And once I accepted that as a seed into like my core of my being, it began to grow and it began to unfold like that rose. And the journey is, it's not what we're going to become, but embracing the journey as it unfolds is where the true beauty lies, right? And you get to see little seeds that kind of like ET, right? When they're kind of dropping the Reese's Pieces to make them follow the path, like those seeds are left by our guides to kind of move us into the direction that we're supposed to go, right? So staying sensitive, going within and connecting with your emotions and listening to that seed of the soul is truly what's going to guide you to your next. I'll read this, never mind. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open. Big time. That's where everything turned around for me. I could have allowed, after all that heartbreak, after all, losing all my job, losing all this shit in my life, after losing all my friends and losing all of this loss, I decided to say, fuck it, and open my heart up wider. Because it was already cracked wide open and there's like heart guts all over the place, right? So why not just leave it open and allow for love, the love that I was truly worthy of, to come into my heart and lift me up from the ashes, right? So no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, let life crack you open and be your guide. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time. Instead of cursing the difficulty, man, this is actually speaking to a lot of the readings we did tonight. Perhaps instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing to opening up yourself to that truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day in the not so distant future, You may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you wide open because the world needs you open.
Boom. God, I get chills from Rebecca Campbell every
Oh,
time.
I know, right? Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far away from today, you'll look back at the transformation, be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. Work your light. Everything is going to be okay. Let it crack you open.
Mm.
And then just to touch real quickly on the star answers, heed the messages coming directly from your soul. You know, there is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. So really take that in and allow yourself to listen to yourself and allow your heart to guide you through these next steps. And spirit is always whispering on the wind. There's always synchronicities leading you, you know. And like my greatest gift to myself and from my guides was allowing myself to go on nature walks or whatever and find meditation through just like walking through the everyday and allowing the knowing that Brooke even speaks about on her channel, allowing that knowing. I think it was like shower thoughts or something. It was, check out that video. Allow the knowing to come to you and just accept it and embrace it. If it's resonating with you, then it's truth. And that's how they showed me through all of that gnarliness, was just like that knowing just was brought to me through a download, through many downloads. And it was just like, boom, that's my truth. And that's the way I was to go. And you just keep following those Reese's pieces.
So we've got on the list, we've got Brooke. And then after that, we've got Mary.
Mary or Barry?
MEP.
Oh, Mary. All right. Cool. What's your question, Empress? You're welcome, Michelle. I hope that helped. I don't really remember much. Sometimes this is the way it comes out. Yeah, we're doing you. We're doing you. You're up. What's your question? You're holding us up. I ain't gonna be Jason. Don't worry, love.
All right, you guys are taking too long.
That's it. I'm fucking out of here. Everyone else, you guys, tomorrow.
Oh, just kidding with you guys. And then
I love you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
you know I love you, Jason.
Oh, he wouldn't be in here creeping anyways.
He would.
Would he?
Oh yeah.
You like that? He like that? Would? Okay. General guidance for work.
All the time. So I creep.
Yeah. What are we doing? Which deck are we using, you guys?
With work.
I already know the messages I'm going to tell you. let's just see if I can
pull cards. Pull cards.
Let's just see if I can pull aside from that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I don't know what the hell is this doing here. Three of Swords. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking my. The Empress card too.
Hey, that's cool.
No, that's right up where the fuck I was gonna take her, man. I was like, This message is going to your ass whoopings. You getting the whoopings. No Danny advice, spirit advice. Yes, I will. I'll behave.
Anything.
This is it. The Wounded Warrior. Oh man. Dude. You're not gonna like this.
Just read it.
You're not gonna like this. I want you to go first. I don't know. This is gonna hurt.
Dude, just freaking go come out with it.
All right, dude. You know, I won't even get into these cards here, the tarot cards, because I think this sums it up quite brilliantly. I might change my mind a bit, but okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles, Mr. Midas touch. You have the ability, girl. You got some abilities. I got the Pallades card. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Do I need to speak on that? Just wait, hold up. The Priestess. You know what the Priestess card says, love? How are you being called to step up and lead? We've got two Step It Up cards. And then, all right, and this isn't me, this is spirit. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Love, what is your soul calling you to do? Why is my life so funny, she said.
Your life.
Because you are at a point of absolute blessing. They are absolutely wanting you to, yes, step up. Yes, put out more readings. Yes, move into your calling. Move into the Empress that you are. You have so much power there, girl. You have so much power. You have so much to share and uplift humanity with that they keep calling. And they've been telling me this ever since I met you, that you have great works to do. Great works to do. And I've got fucking goosebumps all over me right now. You have so much to do. And now's the time. And when you think, well, I need a job and I need to move, I need I need a job to pay for the bills and stuff like that. Spirit with these three cards, I'll get into the next if you want, but I'll let Jai take over because I'm gonna need a minute to just wipe my tears.
You need me to take over.
Yeah, but yeah, I need you to go in. We're tag teaming, right? So
your turn. You're it.
That's what it seems like that they just keep telling me over and over is it's time. You wanted it. You've been asking for this. You've been asking for this for a long time. And there's a reason why Spirit put you here, right? You didn't go through all those lessons, Judgment in reverse. You didn't go through all those lessons to not bring you to the next level. The Five of Wands in reverse is let go of these inhibitions. Let go of this inner fight between the 3D world and the 5D world, and make that choice. The Two of Pentacles, make that choice to follow Spirit, or else there's more of this. There's more heartache coming. You know, you're at this crossroads where, you know, behind you is troubled waters. Behind you is stormy waters. But what's in front of you? It ain't more heartache. It's the Empress. It's the Empress, dude. You called yourself Empress. Right. You're ready for your 3D to match what your soul, right? But your soul is saying, you need to sing now, girl. You need to sing. You need to allow your soul to sing. And I know you got bit by a snake. I know, you know, you've had a rough month. Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Wands in reverses. It's time to put those wounds down. It's time to let go of that and pick up this pentacle and run with it. Why, you can't see much of that. It's all green. But like, that's what I got for you. And that's a whole shitload of cards. Like 5 of Cups. You know what to do. Time to grab those 2 cups and run with them, girl. And I think you're ready. I think you're ready.
All right. So we start with the butterfly. Right now, you are going through like a major transformation. This is a big one. And this has something to do with like that snake bite, because snake bites are like, they're no joke. Like, it doesn't matter if it was a dry bite or not. Like, snake bite is a freaking snake bite, okay? Like, you literally got bit by a snake, and that's the universe saying, wake up. Like, wake up. And wake up to your potential, like wake up to your creative potential. The snake represents the untapped creative potential. And it's also like the darkness. It's like going into the darkness and dealing with it, dealing with everything that represents that in your life, and understanding it and loving it and having compassion for it, and then turning around and walking the other way. Because that's what it takes. That's the transformation. It's the caterpillar becoming the butterfly, going through that dark phase, that dark night of the soul, and then emerging on the other side as something really beautiful. The horse and the cheetah are both animals. The horse represents momentum, and the cheetah also. The horse is moving forward. It's like getting the chariot card. So it's about moving forward. And also in this deck, I love that in his third eye, he has the moon right there. So it's like connecting to your emotions and connecting to the sacred divine feminine, because the moon is connected to the feminine. The cheetah is about movement, fast movement. Cheetahs move really fast. They're very fiery energy. This could also be like, right now is a really good time for you to start moving forward at a faster rate, because we are also in Leo season. So the momentum is here. It's like you're going through the transformation and the momentum is here, and things are going to start moving fast, right? So the zebra is asking you to envision your life. What do you want? What do you want? Because when it comes to work, what you're going to do to make money, you have to first know what you want. And if you don't know what you want, the universe can't bring it. It can't bring it to you. But that's what you want, not what anybody else thinks is the right thing for you to do. It's what you want. Okay. The fish comes in here. And it could be one of two meanings. It could be go with the flow, which I think it does mean that for you. It also means, but going with the flow in the sense of like, listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? And it also means stop moving too fast, in a sense of like, Stop trying to go against the current and turn around and start moving with the current, because it'll be way faster. You'll get to where you're going way faster. And there's the moon again. Sacred divine feminine, like awakening, right? Obstacles are moving out of your way right now. And I believe that that snake bite was the fast track to get you somewhere else. It was the wake up call. And if you're not taking that as a wake up call, like, you're going to miss the boat. The obstacles are beginning to move out of your way. The moth is very interesting energy, because the moth is, it's kind of, it's an interesting perspective. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's kind of matching the energy of the fish a little bit, of like, stop like going around in circles. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. The message of this card for you is in the phrase, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. All of this is part of your journey. So it is part of your journey. And it's just a matter of you, like, becoming aware that it's here. It's an awakening. And the camel is the last card that comes in, and the camel knows himself. There's the moon again. This is like, there's a message, and there's 3 moons. So there's a message about, like, deeply connecting with your emotions. But the camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance: fire and water. Fire and water. And being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. I'm going to just leave it at that.
It's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time. And it's beautiful, because I don't know, ever since I've known you, I knew that you had way more potential than I had. Way more potential. Even the amount of people that sign up, like, on the daily to you, and the amount of views that you get with, like, 225 subscribers is just surreal, dude. And in your first, like, month or 2 months, it's just like, to me, it blows my mind, because I where I started, it was like nothing for months, right? Inching my way to the top kind of thing. But there are so many people here that have got your back, that are moving you up, that are lifting you up and helping you forward. Focus on service came up. I don't need to talk anymore about that. Entrepreneur came up. That's what we do. That's what we do. And steady progress. That's a promise. That's a promise that I know they've been telling me about you. And then, we can keep going. Listen, listen. This creative project of yours is trustworthy guidance. Dude, we can just keep going. But we love you. We're going to lift you up as much as we can and help you on this journey. But it's time to turn into the stream. It's time to go with the flow. Geronimo. So.
All right, Mary, it's your turn.
Mary, you up? Can you feel it just on the verge and ready to be unleashed? Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, not every day you get bit by a snake.
Dude. What did Tonk say? Cynthia was like, you got bit by a snake and now you got superpowers. Something like that. It's like, fuck yeah. You've been granted superpowers.
General
Yeah.
life and love reading. It has been a crazy month.
Dude.
Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Venus in Libra, Cancer rising.
What were we talking about before we jumped on? Oh, the Mars and Venus and Cancer or Leo or whatever.
In Leo, yeah.
Leo, yeah. So Mars and Venus have been conjunct since the 28th, apparently. That blows my mind.
Well, they're close together. They're very close together right now.
General guidance, you guys. General guidance. Okay.
And then after, I think we're going to close the list after this one because I actually have to get going.
All right.
I need to go into town and actually eat something because I'm freaking starving.
Food, yeah. That's something I forgot to do. Yeah.
We've had this little, since Dawn came back, we've had this little routine where at night, there's this one place that stays open pretty late. And we've been going there every night after, well, it's going to be 9 p.m. for me, so. Anyways. Okay. Life and love. Life and love. Worry. Spider. The hyena.
I'm actually, it's time to lay down for me.
Yeah, right. I'm feeling a little tired too.
Oh, it's yeah, not tired, just I can't sit too much longer.
Mm-hmm. Two more.
Same here. 2 more, please, Spirit, for Mary. Mary, what's going on with Mary? 1 more, please, Spirit. Ooh, all right. So the time for going within is over. That's what I'm getting here. Hermit in reverse. You've been a work in progress, 8 of Pentacles. You've been working hard on yourself, and right now it's moving into a time of taking decisive action because there's some passion coming into your life, or there's a spark of passion that you need to start following. 9 of Swords is like staying inside is just, or staying inside or staying or holding yourself back from forward movement. It will only kind of be self-sabotaging to you and your path at this time. You've got the 3 of Cups saying to me, you really need to step into that that space of gratitude, of knowing that all that you've worked for or worked on in yourself and in your life Mary, you've done good. You done good. and you need to honor yourself for that. Number one, because it did bring a lot of endings to a lot of the pain that you've been kind of, your life over the past little while has been like going through, but that's come to an end. You got the World card too. It's a new time for you to step outside of what you've been doing and move into that light. So with Rebecca Campbell, you got call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You are protected. You are protected at this time. So things aren't going to get any more crazy than it has been in this past month. And really, in this past month with Mercury retrograde, all those things were meant to come out to show us where we need to heal more, what we've truly, what do you call it, rose above, right? There was a bunch of tests in there that that we needed to kind of look at from a different perspective and rise above from a reaction to what we usually do to the, like, when those certain things would come up in our lives, we'd rise above that. And did you pass the test, or did you end up going back into that cycle of having to learn that lesson over again? To me, they're saying, no, you did good. You did good. You completed the tests and you did good. So I got the summer card, bask in joy and light. Ain't much left of the summer, Mary. You know, we've only got, what, a month and a half, and then we're moving into fall, right? So, and get out and enjoy life. Be that Three of Cups energy, you know, celebrate, stay in gratitude for all the lessons you learned throughout July, right? That Mercury taught us, all the advancements we made through not reacting, but responding to all those old hidden cues that we were learning through. And then you've got the relationship card. Sure, that could be someone new coming in, but really, I love the message in this card. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. I don't know, that's not sounding right. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So there might be new people coming into your life right now. I know there's so many people coming into mine as far as the tribe is concerned. We have more subscribers every day that we get to interact with. And it's, yes, you've gone within, you've done the work, you've loved on yourself, right? And if you haven't, you better, right? Because that's where your relationship dynamic starts, is loving yourself. And then once you fully love and accept yourself, and you're appreciative of all you've gone through, and you know, and you're moving forward in that light and taking action outside of being within, your relationships will glow in the same light that you have found within, and you've grown within. So that means there's a lot of good people coming into your life. You know, that's what happened to me too, back in June. And then it just, like, 10 of Cups. So you're on the verge of the 10 of Cups. I'm pretty sure, like, that was your next card. Because, like, you're there, you're so there. It's a brand new world for you. So enjoy it. Step out and enjoy the rest of your summer.
All right, these were the 3 cards that you got for your life, and then I pulled 3 other ones for love. So you've got the spider, the deer, and the mouse.
The deer.
Yeah, the spider is your life. Like, your life is like Danny was saying, it's like a web of connections with everything.
Mm.
You're connected to so much in this web of life. And what is going on right now, that you're not feeling that connection because of the mouse energy, which is so detail oriented that it turns to be nitpicky and very nervous energy, and like you can't sit still, or you can't figure it out. You feel like you busy yourself, but you have no purpose, and that's what it feels like. Like there's nothing to look forward to, because you just keep having to do the same thing over and over and over. And so the deer brings you this message of, you have to find, first of all, you have to connect with the sacred divine feminine, because that is the aspect that's comes through the deer. The deer is very loving, is very intuitive, and it's very graceful. It's also about moving with grace more than focusing on the details of life. Because when you're the mouse and you're focused on the little tiny details, what you miss is the bigger picture that the spider brings to you. And that's the message regarding your life. And the message regarding your love, you got 3 very interesting cards. You got the hyena, the sea serpent, and the cosmic egg. The cosmic egg is like the completion card. It's the very last card of this tarot, this animal spirit tarot. It also can be like the world card, because it's about completion and harmony and the infinite within the finite. That means your soul within your body, like the higher dimensions within the 3-dimensional reality. And that kind of aligns with what you just said, Danny, about finding, you were talking about, I can't remember the exact words you used, but you were talking about how, it's like slipping my mind.
We got time, dude.
Yeah. Oh, relationships. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Brooke said it in the chat. The relationship you have with yourself dictates the relationship you have with others. So this is what that points to. It's like completion, but it's you finding yourself within yourself. It'll get to that point, but first you need to do emotional healing. The sea serpent is about healing emotional wounds and expressing your desires. If you're not expressing your desires, you're not going to know what you want. And or you feel like you're so suppressing yourself, like the mouse energy is very suppressing, that you can't move out of that energy. And
Yeah,
the hyena is interesting, because the hyena is it's a little bit of a sarcastic energy. And when this card appears, you have to reflect on your reliance or on sarcasm or human to express your truth. Below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. That is what the hyena is about. Below the surface, there's unfulfilled dreams to be realized. And that is what it's like. In order for you to find that, like the relationship that you want, you have to first find it with yourself. You have to do the emotional healing, and you have to realize that there are dreams that are unfulfilled in your life. And how do you find those? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. You have to search for it. You have to want to discover it. You have to be curious about it. And you have to be willing to see the bigger picture of your life and let go of the nitty-gritty details that don't matter and move with grace.
Oh yeah.
You can find completion in your life.
That's something that just came to me, right? Is like when we go within, we become comfortable. We become like, we do the work, we're going within, we do the work, we get to this, this point of, we get to breathe, because there's a lot of things that we let go of, right? And we get this to this place of, it's like an oasis, right? Where, oh, I did all the work, and then we just become complacent, because the next step is to fucking take a leap of faith and get out and do something and take action, right? And that's where fear can set in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, well, I'm leaving behind this comfortable oasis, and I don't want to move forward because it's just I'd have to leave this behind, right? I've nurtured myself so much that I don't want to leave myself. And really, you have to step into your own life and know that, like, one, you got you, you got you. You are the most important person in this relationship, in this world of relationships. You love yourself so much. Why would you ever leave you? You are the most worthy of your own love. You know this. So now taking this next step outward, you just got to let go of those fears and move forward in knowing that you got your back, your guides got you, source has got you, spirit's got you. You know, there's no reason not to take action because you have all the protection you need to take that next step forward in your life, right? And make that step with that Three of Cups energy. I've got people. I got peeps protecting me. I got peeps standing beside me. I am ready to heed the call and step forward in love. You know,
Mm-hmm.
love for myself, love for others, and love for everything that's to come in my life. Step out, but definitely make that list. Make that list of, and this is to everybody. This is a message to everybody tonight, because this message has been consistent all night tonight. And this is a serious message. And that's like, you need to believe in yourselves. You need to trust in spirit and that they do have your back. You need to start making that list of all the things that you want in your life, but you have to make it so fucking specific. This is your future that you're writing now. This is the future that you want. I want daycare for my child. That is da, 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 da. I want to move forward in my tarot readings and da, da, da. And I want everything that I need to be taken care of. I want abundance, not only in love, but I want abundance in finances. I want, I don't want to have to worry about my financial situation. I don't want to have to worry about how I'm going to get to Florida. If that's where like I'm going to Florida, I don't want to worry about that. I did what I did. I booked the flight. I booked the car. I booked a hotel room or two. The rest is in creator's hands, right? To keep me safe, to move me to where I want to go soon, right? It's you just have to truly know, write specifically what you want in your life next, the next steps that you want to take. And if it's guidance you're looking for, we're always here for you. But your guides are also here for you too. That doesn't cost much either. It's like free, right? You got Jesus on the main line, man, always. So yeah, don't worry about nothing. Awesome. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be all right. Love, Bob.
Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And Danny's going to be doing readings again
Friday.
On Friday, right?
Yeah.
If your internet can handle it. And then Jason and I are doing readings tomorrow night on Jason's channel, and then Thursday on my channel. So if you guys want a chance at a reading that you didn't get one tonight, then definitely check all of these shows happening this week. And I think Jess is going live on Wednesday. So that's like every day of the week for you guys, which is really awesome.
Action-packed week for you.
Yeah, we love you guys too. And thank you everybody that got on the list and donated. We really appreciate it. And we'll be back soon doing these readings.
Yeah, take care now. Love
Bye,
you guys.